Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Saturday. We got 11 matchups on this NHL slate today. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, guys. We're going to wait at 23.4K subs, so keep up the good work. Check out all my betting links in the description below to get in on the action. All kinds of profit boosts this weekend. And yeah, we'll hop in it. Busy slate today, starting with the Philadelphia Flyers versus the Boston Bruins. Bruins opening up as home favorites at -160. The Flyers +135 with the over-under at 5.5. Flyers coming into this matchup 12-11-3. The Bruins 14-11-3. The Flyers, they're coming off a Florida loss. Boston on a 3-game winning streak, coming off a Chicago win. The Flyers just 2-8 against Boston. 1-4 on the road against Boston. So they've had their struggles against Boston. Boston, the unders hit in 4 of their last 5 at home. Nice little stretch. Playing well these last, I'd say, 2 weeks. And I like the home team today. And I'm going to take the Bruins at home. Next matchup, we got the Utah Hockey Club versus the Buffalo Sabres. Buffalo opening up as home favorites at -130. Utah +110 with the over-under at 6. Utah coming into this matchup 10-11-4. Buffalo 11-12-3. Utah coming off a Dallas loss. Buffalo on a 5-game losing streak, coming off a Winnipeg loss. Utah just 2-4 against Buffalo. The unders hit in Buffalo's 8 of their last 11 against Utah here. Yeah, bad stretch from Buffalo. Couple close losses with Winnipeg and Colorado. 4 of their last 5 losses have been 1-goal games. So I mean, they could easily have 4 wins there. I like Buffalo to bounce back. Utah been very spotty, hasn't really been consistent. I like Buffalo to bounce back today, and I'll take the Sabres at home. Next matchup, we got the Winnipeg Jets versus the Chicago Blackhawks. Winnipeg opening up as road favorites at -190. Chicago +150 with the over-under at 6. Winnipeg coming into this matchup 19-8. Chicago 8-16-2. Winnipeg coming off a Buffalo win, ending their 4-game losing streak they were on. Chicago 2-8 in their last 10. They're on a 4-game losing streak. Winnipeg 9-1 against Chicago. 4-1 on the road against Chicago, so they've been really good head-to-head here. The unders hit in Chicago 7 of their last 7 against Winnipeg. And yeah, I like Winnipeg here. Coming off a nice win. They've been very good against the Blackhawks here. I'll take the Jets on the road. Next matchup, we got the Carolina Hurricanes versus the New York Islanders. Carolina opening up as road favorites at -180. The Islanders +150 with the over-under at 6. Carolina coming into this matchup 17-8-1. The Islanders 9-11-3. Carolina coming off a Colorado win. The Islanders on a 2-game losing streak, coming off a Seattle loss. They're 2-8 in their last 10 right now. Been a bad stretch for the Islanders. Carolina 5-1 against the Islanders. 12-2 on the road against the Islanders, where they've been really good. The unders hitting the Islanders 4 of their last 6 against Carolina here. And yeah, I just don't like the way the Islanders have been playing. It's been a bad stretch for them these last 10 or so games. Give me the Hurricanes on the road. Next matchup, we got the San Jose Sharks versus the Florida Panthers. Florida opening up as home favorites at -385. The Sharks +300 with the over-under at 6.5. Sharks coming into this matchup 10-14-5. Florida 16-9-2. San Jose coming off a Tampa Bay loss 8-1. Florida, they're coming off a Flyers win. San Jose 0-10 against Florida. 0-5 on the road against Florida. They have not been good against Florida at all. Florida, the overs hit in 4 of their last 5 games here. Yeah, with virtually like 0 success against the Panthers. I got to take Florida at home. Next matchup, we get the Colorado Avalanche versus the Detroit Red Wings. Colorado opening up as road favorites at -190. Detroit plus 160 with the over-under at 6.5. Colorado coming into this matchup 14-13. Detroit 10-12-4. Colorado coming off a Carolina loss. Detroit on a 4-game losing streak. They're coming off an Ottawa loss. Colorado 11-1 against Detroit. 5-1 on the road against Detroit, where they've been really good. The overs hit in Detroit 6 of their last 9 against Colorado. And yeah, bad stretch that Detroit's on. 4-game losing streak here. Yeah, I like Colorado. Been really good head-to-head against Detroit. I'll take the Avalanche on the road. Next matchup, we got the Nashville Predators versus the Ottawa Senators. Ottawa opening up as home favorites at -130. Nashville plus 110 with the over-under at 6. Nashville coming into this matchup 7-14-6. Ottawa 11-12-2. Nashville, they are on a 6-game losing streak right now, coming off a 3-0 loss against Montreal. Ottawa, they're coming off a Detroit win. Nashville, they're 5-2 against Ottawa, so they have been good head-to-head. Haven't been good on the road, though. Just 0-5 on the road right now during this 6-game losing streak. The unders hit in Ottawa 6 of their last 7 against Nashville. Yeah, Ottawa hasn't played that great. Nashville hasn't played that great. That ended Nashville's first game of not being a 2-3 loss, which they had 4 straight of those. I think Nashville's a good dog today. Aside from the Montreal game, they have been in a lot of 1-goal games here. So I'll take Nashville plus 1.5 on the road today. Next matchup, we got the Toronto Maple Leafs versus the Pittsburgh Penguins. Toronto opening up as road favorites at -160. Penguins plus 130 with the over-under at 6.5. Toronto coming into this matchup 16-8-2. The Penguins 11-13-4. Toronto coming off a Washington loss yesterday. They're coming off a Rangers loss yesterday. Toronto, they are 5-1 against Pitt, but struggle on the road against Pitt. They're 6-13 on the road against Pittsburgh. The unders hit in Pitt's 4 of their last 5 against Toronto. I think Pittsburgh's a sneaky good dog today. Toronto's really struggled on the road against them. And you're catching Nick Maple Leafs coming off a tough loss yesterday. I'll take a shot with the Penguins plus 1.5 at home. Next matchup, we got the Washington Capitals versus the Montreal Canadiens. Washington opening up as road favorites at -150. Montreal plus 125 with the over-under at 6. Washington coming into this matchup 18-6-2. Montreal 10-3-3 or 10-13-3. Washington coming off a Toronto win yesterday. They're 5-1 in their last 6. Montreal on a 2-game winning streak coming off a Nashville win. Washington 7-3 against Montreal, 16-4 on the road against Montreal, where they've been very good. The overs hit in Montreal's 5 of their last 6 against Washington. And I'm liking the Capitals here. They've been very good head-to-head, playing very good right now. I'll take the Capitals on the road. Next matchup, we got the Minnesota Wild versus the Los Angeles Kings. Kings opening up as home favorites at -140. The Wild plus 120 with the over-under at 5.5. Wild coming into this matchup 18-4-4. The Kings 15-8-3. Minnesota on a 5-game winning streak coming off an Anaheim win. LA, they're on a 4-game winning streak coming off a Dallas win. Both teams playing very good right now. Minnesota is just 2-5 against LA. LA, the unders hit in 4 of their last 5 at home against Minnesota. Yeah, both teams playing very good right now. Head-to-head, LA is 6-4 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. I don't know. I think Minnesota is a good dog today. I mean, they're coming off a Anaheim win, a dominant Anaheim win yesterday. And yeah, I think they're a nice dog today in a winnable game for them on the road. I'll take the Wild plus 1.5 in this one. In the last matchup, we got the St. Louis Blues versus the Edmonton Oilers. Edmonton opening up as home favorites at -285. The Blues plus 220 with the over-under at 6. Blues coming into this matchup 13-12-2. Edmonton 14-10-2. St. Louis on a 2-game winning streak, coming off a Calgary win. Edmonton, they're coming off a Columbus win. St. Louis 4-2 against Edmonton, 5-2 on the road, so they've been good against Edmonton. The unders hit at Edmonton's 4 of their last 6 against St. Louis. Edmonton playing well this last week. Same with St. Louis. They're playing pretty solid as well. To be this big favorites, I just do not love it. I think Blues are great dogs today. They haven't been playing that bad. They've been playing fine. And to be kind of disrespected like on the road is kind of crazy. I'll take a shot with the Blues plus 1.5 on the road today. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Saturday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Sunday. Have a good one.